Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about the plant propagation in water. So for plant propagation in water, I prefer to use a glass container. This is a glass container which I usually use to propagate my plants from stem cut. And if you want to use a plastic container, see that it's a virgin plastic. And glass container also should be a clear glass container. The reason of using clear glass container is that first thing, when you will keep the plant stem inside it, it will get the, as it's a clear, it will get the sunlight all over that stem. Second thing, when it's a clear and when it's a glass container, you can observe the water level easily, decaying of any leaf. If there is any leaf which is getting decayed, you can make out that easily. That is not possible with the plastic container, so I prefer to use the glass container. Now let's see which plants I have propagated in this glass container. These are the syngoniums. This one is a pink syngonium. These are the money plant propagated. See the root development here. This is a root development. This is a money plant propagated. See here. This is a stem cut taken. Then it gave this root. Now there is a development of a leaf. This way it propagates the plant, new plant. It creates a new plant. Now see here. This one. After taking stem cut and putting it in a water, when you will get after getting a root and after getting leaves, when it will give 3-4 leaves like this, here this one, 3-4 leaves like this. Now there are 3 leaves. Now this kind of a propagated plant you can use to plant in a soil. Here are some money plant. This is another species of the syngonium plant. This is also a money plant. This is a marble money plant. And this one is the another species of a syngonium, that is a pink syngonium. I have used in this container. See, when you go for the propagation in the water, you have to be careful about the water level. As soon as the water level goes down, you have to add the water into it immediately. Otherwise, there is a possibility that your sapling will become dry and eventually it will die. So you have to maintain that water level in your container. Usually after 3 to 4 days I add the water in the container. After 12 to 15 days I just clean this glass container or this plastic container properly. Remove the water. Clean the container properly with the water. Fill the new fresh tap water in it. Fill it full. Take the saplings, remove decayed leaves, give them a wash. Give nice wash to the plants so that the dirt will go away. Give a nice wash. I cut the overgrown roots of the plant to maintain size of the plant small, because I use all these propagated plant in my terrarium. So I cut the overgrown roots to maintain small size of the plant. This stem has spoiled completely, it's of no use. See what's there inside the plastic container. So this is all done now. I keep this container on my west facing windowsill, where it gets the maximum bright sunlight and not the direct hitting sunlight. When I say it's a bright light, means it's a light where you can read the newspaper easily without stressing your eyes. So that should be the amount of light. Next thing is, I use a bigger container. I prefer to use a bigger container than the small container, because the amount of water that the bigger container holds is naturally more than the smaller one, and when the water around the sapling is more, it helps in propagation process than the container which is having a less water. So for that I use a bigger container which holds the more water. Now as you can see, there are many cuttings, many plants I have kept, like various money plants, syngonium. There is one, this palm plant. This is a Neandibella palm. This is not the propagated plant. This I took out from my one planter, and one stem with root. It was with the roots, and I kept it in this container. So instead of keeping just one stem, I take a bunch of 5 to 6 cuttings bunch I take, and I put it in this container. I do it in that way. Instead of taking one stem, I take 5 to 6 cuttings and I put them together in this pot. So what happens, they support each other and they can stand properly in the container. If we'll keep only one stem, there is a possibility that the one stem will fall out. So to avoid that, I keep always 5 to 6 stems together for the propagation. And now I put many plants, so this is now full packed. So this itself is looking like one arrangement, and it looks very beautiful. See, there is a various foliage plants are there, different color, different shape. This container itself look like one arrangement. It looks beautiful. And when it's with the glass, it looks very good than with the plastic. Giving maximum exposure to the bright light improves the speed of propagation. If you will keep the plants for propagation in low light place, it will reduce the speed of propagation. So give this arrangement maximum bright light. You will get the plants faster. Once you place this arrangement at one place, don't change its place again and again. It will slow down the process of propagation. And cleaning also, don't do it again and again. If water level is going down, just add the water in the container. Cleaning can be done after 12 to 15 days. See, if we'll remove the plants again and again, it will slow down the speed of propagation. So if water level is going down, simply add and clean it just twice in a month. That's it. This terrarium is made by my son in this quarantine time by using the propagated plants. See, here can you see this is a new leaf is getting developed here after plantation. When the leaf is getting developed, that's the sign that the plant has got settled properly in the terrarium. So that's very beautiful experience to see the new development in the terrarium. So now you can do this in this time of lockdown, quarantine time. Take cuttings, make new plants, create their new arrangements, and stay happy with your plants. I don't have monstera spider plants. You can propagate spider plant, monstera plant, and you can get different plants. Now this Money plant I took from this plant. This was my bigger plant. I took cutting from this. Here is my fern terrarium. Now I am going to take this fern out. I am going to separate this fern plant into two separate plants. One part I will keep in the terraria and one I will again plant it in a different container so that I will get another plant. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just, when I'm not getting to go out and I'm not able to buy new plants are not available, so I'm just taking cuttings and I'm making more plants. So you can also do the same thing. So on this note, Deepali is signing off. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, like, share my video and subscribe my channel to stay tuned to see my more and more plant activities. So see you again. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.